Hey Cancer, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning January the 18th. It's been a relatively quiet few weeks, but not insignificant since solstice last year, December the 21st. We've been deeply integrating a lot of the new frequencies that are going to be permeating the cosmos and us this year. So it's predominantly 2021 is predominantly a heavy air placement year, okay? Things move quickly, and it is best within these quick moving times and energies to be conscious and aware in all moments rather than reactive and having to deal and learn wisdoms after the fact, yeah? We're coming out of feeling burdened by our empowerment and coming into feeling more empowered by our, did I say empowerment? I meant empathy, you know what I meant. So let's take a look at your weekly quick reads. Now for the zodiacs this week, my lovely Cancers, I have broken down the areas of life where you may be experiencing the significant transits that we all will be experiencing this week. Now we're moving out of Capricorn season into Aquarian season. As January and into February continues, there's going to be a heavy air placement into, there's going to be heavy air placements of all of the major planets in Aquarius. But the hottest topic of this week is a Mars and Saturn square. Now, Mars and Uranus are both in Taurus, okay? And Saturn is in Aquarius. So we know fundamentally that we must, on some deeper levels, that the new is here. It is time to embrace this new chapter, this new version of ourselves. Time to make these changes. We've all been deeply integrating that across the Capricorn conjunctions and placements last year, especially when Saturn came out of Capricorn at the end of last year on the 21st into Aquarius. There was a shift in energy, whether that happened on a conscious level because it was happening on deeper subconscious levels all year. But being drawn back into the past, okay, has had this ever pull on all of us. And like anything, sometimes we need lightning bolt moments, we need shocking moments to really shift us out of stagnancy. I.e., if I was to think of a practical example, if I'm needing money because I'm running out of money, I need to go and apply for a job or need to start actioning that, or there are bills piling up, I've got to do something about the financial aspects of my life. If I've been suppressing and ignoring important conversations that want to happen, they will explode and come out in other ways. So you get how square energy works. There is no ignoring this thing. We are face to face in the skies, okay? That is the promise of squares. They create a lightning bolt, okay? And lightning bolts are primordial energy. Yes, it can be raw. It can be frightening because we're not in control. We're not able to, wear the graces of politeness and control communication. We're reacting and responding from primordial energy. So be mindful of being conscious in all moments this week, okay? Because there is a very big difference when we are conscious and aware and responding, or we are reacting based on everything that's happening around us. Again, very fast moving, shifting energy, okay? Sudden changes, that's the promise of this square. Now, I've broken it down to identify where this might be happening for all of the zodiacs. For you, Cancer, this is happening in your 11th house. Your 11th house rules friendships, connections, relationships you have with others. More importantly, the relationship you play, okay? The dynamic that you allow in this important connections within your life. That could be the role you have always played. To experience a light bulb or a lightning bolt moment in that area of life might be getting a phone call from a friend about significant changes that are going on for them. That might be you having an aha moment about, okay, I realize how my boundary lines have always been crossed, no more. That might be a conversation where you're able to have, with other people in relation to those 11th house themes. Now let's just pull up. 11th house describes the role you play throughout your life as a parent, as a husband, as a wife, as a partner, child, friend, or business person. This house represents your aspirations, hopes, and your ability to achieve your desired level of happiness. With Saturn moving into Aquarius, we all know there is a new way to do this thing, okay? And certainly for you, Cancer, there are deeper transformations happening thanks to those heavy Aquarius placements happening within your 8th house. Okay, the areas of intimacy and into me see. It's the deeper parts of self, of what fundamentally needs to change within me so that it can change in my 11th house. All right, I want you to rewind the clock back to last year. You would have been able to see how this energy transformed your 7th house. Your 7th house is all about marriage, partnerships, the most important partnerships in your life. More importantly, how you partner with your higher self. Okay, where does imbalance tend to happen, and how has there been a connecting theme, and how that has happened in all connections in your life? The role you play for other people, the role you play for yourself, you know, allowing balance to happen. So those lightning bolts could happen, okay, definitely within your 11th house. In those ways, you've already integrated this energy in 7th house themes last year. And again, like all of us, if we didn't, this is going to be like, why is it happening in that area of my life? Why is it happening here? I feel like everything is going to SHIT, yeah? That's what change energy is. It shifts us out of stagnancy. It stirs up the pond water. In the past, my dear, you have the Strength card, okay? This is about embracing confidence. This is about embracing solar plexus energy, okay? And really working with the courage and the fire of that Leo drive. Now, Leo is the lion heart, okay? It is the roar. It is defeating what seems impossible on the surface. In traditional tarot, the Strength card, you see a lady trying to pry open the jaws of a lion, which seems impossible, okay? So it does talk about the energy that is required when we are stepping out of our comfort zone, when we are putting ourselves out there, okay? Having conversations, all right? So there was something here about the relationship you play within all relationships in your life, whether they be intimate connections, okay, 7th house energies. There was something you deeply integrated last year, whether it be friendship groups, okay, the role you play in all important relationships in your life, the role as a partner, as a child, as a friend, as a business person, your role as husband and wife, okay? Maybe it required some level of courage for you to put down some boundaries, to ask for equal reciprocity. Take it however it resonates, where you're currently at. The Knight of Coins is a slow-moving energy, yes, but it is committed. There is a commitment here, a new contract. You might get news, okay, from 11th house themes, 11th house connections about a commitment. You might be changing the role you play in an important commitment, okay? Take it however it resonates. You might be updating, okay, and courageously shifting and changing old stagnant energy when it comes to the relationships you are most committed to. More importantly, the dynamic you are committed to, okay? I'm talking about old patterning, old ways of allowing, unequal reciprocity, yeah? So there's this slow-moving energy, but what you're moving into, Cancer, is the Emperor. The Emperor is becoming the boss of your kingdom, the Emperor of your own kingdom, feeling more in control. Rather than things are moving swiftly, rather than feeling like I've got to embrace courage, like the Emperor doesn't need that. The Emperor knows what's what. More importantly, he's got not just a plan for this week, but this year and next year, knows where he's going. He knows what dynasty he's building. Male or female, when we embrace this Emperor energy, it is this boss-like energy, okay? So there could literally be, like from within your 11th circle, okay? You're a house of friendships, your house of connections and individuals, organizations that you are connected to. You may get news about a contract, okay? You might get an opportunity to become more of the Emperor in your life, have more of authority, okay, over the realms of finances, all right? Maybe I'm connecting into many Cancerians that are really trying to embrace what courage means for them, to step up a commitment. Take it however it resonates. Underneath the deck, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of practical assessments going on. There's a lot of return, okay, is what I do want to say, on what was once very slow-moving energy that was perhaps connected to the 11th house. All right, I'm even going to say there could be important connections in your life that can help get the ball rolling again in that area. Yeah, you've got no money stuff activated. Partnerships could also rule business partnerships, is what I do want to say, Cancer. Alrighty, let's finish with a soul path card. Last August might have been significant. This April is significant for a longer story, and I do want to say the last 7 weeks and the next 7 weeks tell a much bigger story. But this week is where we get the lightning bolt, the aha moment, the opportunity, okay? And it comes from some high vibrational energy with the imagination card showing up, connecting into higher self, connecting into the higher vision, okay? This reprogramming of the role you play within your most important connections, not just in your 11th house with friendships, individuals, people that you are connected to within organizations, okay? Your role as a parent, husband, wife, partner, child, friend, business person, what you've learned in 7th house energies last year, okay, and what you desire moving forward. I see here it's going to take an element of courage, okay, but where this leads you, Cancer, is into this boss-like energy, okay, or at least identifying what that Emperor energy means uniquely for you and your story, because underneath the deck there's a much bigger story here of what it means to fail at this thing, okay? All right, I'll leave it with you, Cancer. If you would like to book a personal reading, there are a range of intuitive readings, healings, astrology readings on the link above in the bio if you're watching on Instagram. And there's also those 2021 forecasts for the year ahead to work out how to best navigate the 2021 cosmic placements to your advantage based on your natal chart. All right, Cancer, I hope you got something out of that. That was your quick read for the week of January 18th. Until next time, my friend, have an amazing week. Take care.